Why not bring some more juice to that offensive side of the ball by getting a guy like Breece Hall?
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new episode of TheLead Houston, where it's all Houston all the time. Today, we're going to be getting into the what is the rumors or not the rumors surrounding the Houston Texans running back situation. I will speak on who the Texans could be looking to land here in Houston. Look, the trade deadline is still a month away, but damn it, it is exciting to hear the name Breece Hall attached to the Houston Texans in some sort of capacity. I'm not saying anybody with renowned credibility actually reported this, but if you actually look up Breece Hall Texans, there is quite a few reputable sources that are actually tagging the Texans along to a potential trade for Breece Hall. And I'm going to let y'all know right now, the Houston Texans should be all over this trade. Look, I don't know the status of Joe Mixon. We had the status of him updated from GM Nick Caserio just a few days ago, where he basically said that his status is basically still up in the air. He's improving, and they're going to reevaluate him in the next few weeks. That also doesn't tell me a whole lot as well either. The Houston Texans, remember, did sign Nick Chubb. We've seen him the first few games. But he had a really good game against the Ravens this previous weekend. Woody Marks, the rookie running back that they had drafted out of USC, solid as well too. Really good game against the Tennessee Titans. Thought we'd see more of him implemented as RB1 going to the Ravens game. We did not, but regardless, there was still success on the run game, and that's all I could ask for. So unfortunately for the fantasy football owners, not a good day for them, for the Woody Marks stock right there. But let's get into Breece Hall for a moment here. Now, if you do remember, I had a trade for the Houston Texans about a month ago where if they had to make one trade to fix their offense, I thought a trade package going to the New Orleans Saints and asking for Eric McCoy, a two-time Pro Bowler, as well as Alvin Kamara, running back for the Saints, adding both of those guys, and Eric McCoy, an offensive lineman, adding both of those guys could very much implement a great dose of optimism for this Texans offense. And, well, then the last two games, the Texans just decided to average 35 points a game without that happening and without Breece Hall into the picture. But the Houston Texans need this. They do. They need as much offensive firepower as possible. And what does DeMeco Ryans want to do? He wants to win games defensively, but he also wants to run the football consistently as well too, and at a good rate. If Nick Chubb, is he going to be able to carry that for 17 games, as well as Woody Marks? Who knows how they're going to utilize Woody Marks moving forward? Again, I thought we were going to see more of him in the Baltimore Ravens game. We didn't quite see that. So now to see that Nick Chubb got some more run than after Woody's what was a breakout game against the Tennessee Titans, Breece Hall, to me, makes plenty of sense. He's 24 years old. He's the running back for the New York Jets. We all know, out of Iowa State. And, hey, we love our Cyclones here in Houston. Okay, we got X. We got Xavier Hutchinson, right? You got Jalen Noel. Shout out to the Swag Dance. And you got Jaden Higgins as well. The Houston Texans got three former Iowa State guys. Breece Hall could just join the picture right here. His previous game, he had 14 carries for under 13 yards. Total for 2025 so far, 66 carries, 351 yards. No touchdowns at all this season. And the only downside to Breece Hall is that he is on the last year of his contract, and he would be an unrestricted free agent after this year. The Houston Texans would have to make that decision, and I'll make it for them. Go ahead and trade for Breece Hall. Not only is he a firepower for the running back side, he can also do it receiving wise as well too. And you don't utilize that old man and Nick Chubb too much as a receiver. You can do the same thing with someone very much more viable at a receiver like Breece Hall and Woody Marks, but they're not doing too much of that. It's fine though. Breece Hall could be an answer for the Houston Texans and could even add more scoring ability for this Texans offense, something they need. I understand the last 2 weeks, 35 points a game, but How much confidence do we have moving forward with this team? I need them to win Monday night in order for me to be fully bought on, even though I've already predicted this Texans team will some way, somehow find a way to win this division. I do believe that still, but adding Breece Hall even furthers that hot take that I have. Breece Hall is that guy in the Houston Texans. Nick Caserio, you ought to be going down to the New York Jets GM phone line, calling him immediately, and adding a dual threat running back like Breece Hall is not only going to help the entire offense, it's going to help your quarterback as well with CJ Stroud, because that man with Breece Hall, now you have the capabilities of just running the football for sure, but the play action game opens itself up. The bootlegs are going to open themselves up to a whole other dimension. Breece Hall has a little Arian Foster in his game, and to be quite honest, I need that in the Houston Texans offense. Y'all let me know if I'm spitting some crazy talk. Should the Houston Texans engage in the conversation of Breece Hall? The New York Jets are obviously still winless, and they could be selling their players as of right now, because damn it don't look good in the New York side of things. And to be honest, it never looks good. The Jets are winless, the Yankees still suck, and the Houston Texans, well, we're 2-3. We're looking to add some firepower. You can get it with Breece Hall, and you should absolutely do it if you're Nick Caserio. Y'all know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe. It's the best way to help me grow this channel. I appreciate every single one of y'all. We just hit 14.5 thousand subscribers, so make sure you continue to do your thing, man. We're on the road to 15K. Let me know whether or not you want Breece Hall in the Houston Texans. As always, guys, go Astros, go Rockets, go Texans. You have a blessed day.